Sue tonight, for sure.
Out at one point doing survey lines, and there was a flash of a car that went up Candace and Donnie's driveway. Something about it struck me wrong.
She and her family...
Did you hear that? Let's hear you again, Jody Sue.
While we were out at one point doing survey lines, and there was a flash of a car that went up Candace and Donnie's driveway.
There was a flash of a car that went up Candace and Donnie's driveway. Jody Sue, I thought you didn't see a car or truck or what kind of vehicle or anything. Now it's a car. A flash went up Donnie's and Candace's driveway. Okay. Because that's a lie. That's a lie, right? She did say that she just saw a flash of red. She didn't know. Well, at one point, I think she did say it was a truck. But now a car. Yeah. Okay, Jody Sue. This is just more of your lies. And this was very early on.
Something about it struck me wrong.
She and her family next heard a truck door slamming and dismissed it as their neighbors. The next sound was harder.
A car. Her and her family heard a truck door slamming. She said a car. And then this lady says a truck door slamming. Okay.
To justify, about an hour and a half before Summer is thought to go missing.
An hour and a half before Summer's thought to go missing. Well, Jody Sue, you said that you heard that scream around 4:42, 4:43, somewhere around the 4:40 mark. So 5:40. No, couldn't have been an hour and a half before because Candace was on the phone with Dawn at 6:09. That would have been about, I'd say, an hour before. Not an hour and a half. She'd have had to come up missing at exactly 4:30 for it to have been an hour and a half and 8 minutes when Dawn was called, which still wouldn't, it would have been past an hour and a half with the phone call to Dawn. So, but he was trying to hit on that 4:30 mark, which 4:42, that's probably about the mark that something went down. And your screen was on found it, but you wanted to get that timeline in there of the 4:42 mark. Actually, when something I truly believe happened as well, in my opinion. So, starting to see you pretty clearly there, Jody Sue. Let's move on with you.
Jody Sue, her son, and her daughter heard something far more suspicious. A scream.
It stopped all three of us.
Oh, it stopped all three of you cold. Well, you really hot now, right?
Her daughter was the first to go to the cabin door. Then all three were there, listening still.
We heard just this kind of shrill, almost animalistic scream.
Is it me, or does he look like he's got kind of a fucking smirk of a smile on his face? Like, if you believe that, I'll tell you another one. I mean, am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong, but that looks like a fucking smirk to me. No, I ain't buying no oceanside property there, Mr. Bernard, or any of y'all shit either.
Scream.
Animalistic, but not an animal.
I knew it was,
Animalistic, but not an animal.
Wrong. It wasn't a dog. It wasn't an animal.
That vigilance kicking into overdrive. Jody Sue and her son went out to look for the source of the scream.
My son and I decided.
Her and her son. Did you take note that she's keeping the son really close to her? Her and her son. I mean, she's not mentioning her daughter. She ain't trying to keep her daughter at, hooked to the hip as like she is that son, right? Yeah, that's a red flag. Needs to be paid attention to.
To go out and look and see what we could see. We went back onto the bank. Didn't see anything. Didn't hear anything.
They went on with their evening. The kids returned to being kids. Jody Sue.
They went out. They looked around. They didn't see a thing. Well, hell, I thought you was out there seeing all kinds of shit. I thought you seen a fucking flash of a truck going up or a car going up there, which then a truck door slamming. Now, how a car turns into a truck door, I don't fucking know. But okay, Jody Sue, we're going to go with it anyway, right? We're going to go with it. You're fucking weirdo mental capacity here. So we went up the fucking hill with the car and we ended up with the truck door slamming. All right. Let's get that. And then there's a scream, and it's not a human, it's an animalistic, this fucking scream. Okay, Jody Sue, look at them damn freaking freaked out hands there. They're like scary as hell.
Headed down her driveway around 6 to tend to flowers.
And at this point, I start hearing.
And she went down to tend to flowers? No, Jody Sue, you said you were going down to meet Andy because you guys were going out to dinner. Now, is anybody else here about Andy? She's meeting Andy to go to dinner. That Andy was coming to take them to go to dinner. Did anybody else hear that? She spent the whole day prepping that ass and supposedly laying around inside of a fucking cabin up there, no running water, no electricity, no nothing shit, right? Quiet as hell. You could hear the birds sing. Laying around, didn't want to get her ass dirty because she's going out with Andy, right? But now she's going to go down there and fuck with these dirty flowers. Funny that Candace and Grandis was also over there planting flowers as well, right? Must have just been, let's all plant the fucking flower day, right? Everybody, that's what we do. I mean, we all garden at the same exact time. A child comes up missing. Yeah, something smells like shit there. It don't smell like flowers. It smells like shit.
And Candace hollering for Summer. And then my brain immediately went.
Oh, and then her brain went, oh no. Wow, I could have had a V8. What the fuck?
Scream earlier, this, uh-oh.
Jody Sue was the first to hear those calls and the first to join the search for Summer.
No, Jody Sue. You said that when you got there with those big feet in the creek, that the boys were already looking with a neighbor. Yes. The neighbor was already out there. The man next door, do you remember the man next door? Red Roof Dawn, that was already out there with the boys looking? Yeah.
I dropped my purse. I tried to yell up at Candace. I was like,
that purse, that wallet. Was it a purse? Was it a wallet? Hell, I still don't know the truth on that one. I really don't.
I'm looking, and I started looking.
Jody Sue searched one side of a creek. Summer's brothers,
She searched one side of the creek and the boy. No, Jody Sue, your ass was in that water. You said that the boys were searching one side, the neighbor man was searching the other, and you just got in the water and waded through it, searching in the creek. That is your own words. That was your own words. See, the problem is when you fucking lie, you don't remember, right? And then people like this creep up on you. And you don't remember what the hell you're saying to, A, B, and you wish the other one would see their way out because you already been busted in a ton of lies with A and B, right, Jody Sue? Yeah, that's what happens to liars. When they get to C, they want them to see their way out because they know they're fucking already busted. And C's just going to bust them even more. There you go. Mm-hmm.
The opposite side.
And you gave statements to the police, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Jody Sue had been interviewed many times by investigators, bringing up the scream often. But the sheriff doesn't believe the scream is related to the disappearance of Summer Wells.
She's been interviewed numerous times by not only my agency, but the TBI and FBI, and we don't find anything with that complaint or information related to this case.
There you go. That complaint is nothing. Absolutely means nothing. There you go, Jody Sue. Well, we're going to hear you again, hon.
I don't know how to put it, but look, guys. So the day Summer went missing, my children and I heard her scream.
Oh, did you? Did you? I just thought I heard you say that it was an animalistic scream. You didn't know what it was. But now you fucking know it was Summer. How did that happen? 11 months fucking later, you know it's Summer. You heard her scream.